Hello, S for Success Maths. In this video, we're going to work through finding the fraction of an amount. We're going to start with the easiest exam questions and work right through to the hardest. Pause the video, have a go, and then we can go through it together step by step. Find 1/3 of 24, and we can't use a calculator. So when we find a third of something, we're splitting it into 3 parts. So to find 1/3, all we have to do is divide 24 by 3, which is 8. Find 3/4 of 48 kilograms. So if we were going to find 1/4, we would split it into 4 parts. 48 divided by 4 is 12. But we actually want 3/4, so we need 3 times as much. So that's 3 times 12, which is 36. 36 kilograms. Find 3/7 of 2 weeks. So 2 isn't going to work very well for us because we can't divide it into 7 parts easily. So let's write, instead of weeks, days. How many days are there in 2 weeks? Well, there are 7 days in 1 week, so 14 days. So instead, we'll find 3/7 of 14 days. So remember, we're splitting it into 7ths, so dividing by 7. So 1/7 would be 2, and we want 3/7, so 3 times as much. 3 times 2 is 6, so it's 6 days. Make sure you write days so you get full marks for this question. Emily earns £1,200 per month. She spends 7/12 on rent, 1/4 on food and bills. How much does she have left? So we need 7/12 of £1,200. So we need to split 1,200 into 12 parts. So that's 100. And then we want 7/12, 7 lots of that. So that's 700. So it's £700 on rent. Then it's 1/4 of 1,200 on food and bills. So split 1,200 into 4 parts. So that's 300. So we've spent 700 and 300, which is 1,000. And she earned 1,200 a month. So 1,200 take away 1,000 is 200. She has £200 left. A shop has 24 bottles of orange juice. 2/3 of the bottles contain 500 millilitres. The rest of the bottles contain 2 litres. How many litres of orange juice does the shop have in total? So, first of all, we want to know how much 2/3 is. So 2/3 of 24. Split it into 3 parts. That's 8. And then we want 2/3, so 2 of those, so 16. So we have 16 bottles of 500 mils, and the rest contain 2 litres. So what's the rest? Well, we've got 16, and in total we have 24. 24 take away 16 is 8, so we have 8 2-litre bottles. So 8 times 2 litres is 16. And 16 times 500 millilitres is 8,000 millilitres. And if you remember that 1 litre is worth 1,000 millilitres, we can write this in litres. So it's 8 litres. So we've got 16 litres plus 8 litres, which is 24 litres in total. 1/5 of 120 is equal to 2/3 of an unknown number. So let's work out 1/5 of 120. So we need to do 120 divided by 5. So we could divide it by 10 and double it. So that would be 24. And then we need our other answer, 2/3 of something, to equal 24. So if you think you've got 2 of your parts, 2 of your thirds, and you split 24 in half, you know it's 12 in each one. And you really have 3 parts, So 12, 24, 36. So 2/3 of 36 will be 24. The attendance at a rugby match was 8,652. 4/7 of those attending were adults. How many children attended the match? And we do get to use a calculator for this one. So we want to know how many adults attended the match. So 4/7 of, and in maths that's times, 8652. And we can just put that on a calculator. You can use the fraction button, or where you see the line, you can use a divide. 4 divided by 7 times 8,652 is equal to 4944. Always do a calculation like that twice on your calculator, just to make sure you get the matching answer each time and haven't made a mistake. Now we want to know how many children there were. So if we do 8652 and take away our answer, 4944, we get left with 3,708. So that must be the children. 196 adults and 360 children visited a science show. 4/7 of the adults and 7/20 of the children completed a feedback questionnaire. Work out the total number of people who completed a feedback questionnaire. Okay, so 4/7 of the adults, so 4/7 times 196 adults, use a calculator, is equal to 112. Remember, do it twice to check. And then 7/20 of the children. 7/20 times 360 on a calculator is 126. And the total is 112 plus 126, which is 238. So that you can keep practicing this skill, as usual, I have linked a free worksheet with worked solutions. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any more of my videos or worksheets.